Welcome to BioClass Hub Assessment Scenario-Based Items.
Bloom Uganda, a horticultural company in Mukono, specializes in growing roses, a long-day plant, chrysanthemums, a short-day plant, and tomatoes, day-neutral but sensitive to ethylene, for export. The new farm manager is reviewing data from last season. She notes that while auxin application promoted stem elongation in roses, it also inhibited lateral bud growth, increasing the need for pruning. The use of ethylene gas in the tomato greenhouse successfully ripened fruits uniformly for a large order, but it also caused premature yellowing and abscission of older leaves. Workers have suggested installing energy-efficient LED lights that can be programmed to emit specific red and far red wavelengths. Table 2. Growth parameters and hormonal application in controlled environments. Quick analysis of the scenario and data, straight to the point. Bloom Uganda grows 3 crops with different photoperiod responses. Rose. Long day from the table shows 14 hours light. Chrysanthemum is a short day, 9-hour light. Tomato is a day neutral but ethylene sensitive, 12 hours light, ethylene used. Hormone results in the table. Auxin causes taller stems plus delayed lateral flowering in rose. Cytokinin causes more buds plus bushier growth in chrysanthemum, but some buds are too small. Ethylene causes uniform ripening in tomato, but leaf yellowing and drop. Commercial problems. Auxin increased pruning costs and uneven flower batches. Cytokinin produced some undersized buds. Ethylene caused premature leaf senescence, reducing plant health. Task, Part A, Roman numeral 1. Analyze the role of photoperiodism in triggering flowering in the rose and chrysanthemum. Roman numeral 2. Explain the opposing effects of auxin and cytokinins on plant growth, as demonstrated in the data. Roman numeral 3. Explain the dual role of ethylene in the tomato greenhouse as both a ripening hormone and a stress hormone. Part B. To improve profitability and sustainability, propose integrated strategies for the farm manager. Your strategy should optimize the use of light and hormones to improve yield quality, reduce negative side effects, and lower energy costs. Justify each proposal using the data. Role of photoperiodism in triggering flowering in rose and chrysanthemum. Photoperiodism, plant response to relative length of day and night. The phytochrome system measures light quality and duration. Rose, long day, requires day length at or above a critical value to flower. The 14-hour light regime meets a long day requirement, promotes flowering, and prevents the plant from staying vegetative. Short nights prevent the short night, long day inhibitory signal. Chrysanthemum, short day, requires long nights, short days, to flower. The 9-hour light, 15 hours dark, provides a long night that satisfies the short day requirement, induction of flowering. Practical implication, controlling light duration or using blackout, night break treatments will switch flowering on, off for these crops. The opposing effects of auxin and cytokinin on plant growth. When a rose plant is sprayed with auxin, it causes taller stems, delayed lateral flowering. Auxin stimulates cell elongation in stems and maintains apical dominance by suppressing lateral bud outgrowth, causing taller stems and fewer lateral flowers, hence more pruning. When chrysanthemum is sprayed with cytokinin, it causes multiple flower buds, bushier growth. Cytokinins promote cell division and stimulate lateral bud growth, producing more shoots and flowers in a bushy habit. Opposite actions. Auxin promotes elongation and inhibits lateral branching. Cytokinins promote branching and bud formation. Commercial outcome. Auxin gives tall plants but higher pruning cost and uneven flowering. Cytokinin increases bud number but may cause competition, so some buds stay small. Ripening role. ethylene exposure induced uniform fruit ripening. This is commercially useful for batch harvest and export. Stress or senescence role. Ethylene also triggers senescence and abscission in leaves and flowers, and is produced in response to stress. In the greenhouse, ethylene causes premature yellowing and a drop in older leaves, reducing photosynthetic area and plant vigor. Net effect: ethylene is useful for controlled ripening, but harmful if present broadly or at the wrong time or level because it accelerates leaf senescence and abscission. Improving profitability and sustainability. Photoperiod management with programmable LEDs. Use energy-efficient LEDs with timers to control light duration, 14 hours for roses, long day, and 9 hours for chrysanthemums, short day, aided by blackout curtains. This ensures synchronized flowering, reduces off-season variability, and saves energy. Light spectrum adjustment for growth control. Regulate red and far red light ratios. More red and less far red light in roses curbs auxin-induced elongation, minimizing pruning costs and producing uniform, market-quality blooms. Optimized auxin application in roses. Apply auxin sparingly and at correct growth stages to limit excessive elongation and delayed flowering. This promotes balanced shoot development and reduces labor-intensive pruning. Balanced cytokinin use in chrysanthemums. Use moderate cytokinin doses with proper spacing and potassium phosphorus-rich fertilizers. This encourages uniform bud enlargement and minimizes unmarketably small flowers. Controlled ethylene use in tomatoes. Ripen tomatoes in sealed chambers where ethylene levels are precisely managed for uniform ripening. Maintain greenhouse ventilation to prevent ethylene buildup, reducing leaf yellowing and drop. Smart sensor-based management. Install light, ethylene, and moisture sensors to automate and target hormone, light, and water applications. This minimizes resource wastage, lowers input costs, and maintains consistent crop performance. Thank you for watching.